Hi everyone, just busy preparing. I'm setting up somewhere different, so I'm just trying to get sorted out. I obviously mentioned last night that we've got a lot of my artworks in the gallery in Southport at Creative Hearts Art, and I have not been able to go and collect them because hey Nina, how are you? I hope you're well. I haven't been able to collect them because it's been locked down, so other than paying a fine or something like that, I haven't actually been able to get the artworks. So we'll be doing a little bit of stuff. Hey Melissa, how are you? Thanks guys for joining me. Just give me a few minutes. I'm trying to get myself set up. So I've actually set up in our lounge, not in the studio, so I can get some stuff onto the TV behind me. But in saying that, hey Donna, how are you? And in doing that, I'm actually it's not looking like it's working, so just I'm gonna get there. Just give me a sec, and I'm sure it's gonna work out fine. So I just haven't somehow been able to work out how to cast my photos to the TV, which I've done before, so don't ask me how. Don't know how to do that. So we'll do that one thing at a time. So similar to what we did last night, we wanted to make sure we've got something to drink. So I have got something to drink here. It is a bit chilly on the Gold Coast, and excuse my ball. This is like the secret art studio equipment, is to have a ball to sit on because you don't hurt your back. It's very comfortable. You can bounce around if you want to. You can have heaps of fun. Anyway, so I've got myself some Pepsi Max. I mean, if you enjoy a glass of wine, grab a glass of wine or a coffee or whatever. Just make yourself comfortable. We're going to be busy for a few minutes. It is a little bit before 8:30, so we're a little bit ahead of ourselves, which is fine because that gives me time to work it out. Anyway, cheers, guys. Thank you for joining me. While you're coming in and while we're giving everyone a chance to arrive and so on, maybe just pop in the notes where you're from. If you do make some comments, that actually gets you in the draw to win a little gift. So every night I've got a little gift that I'm giving out to the people that have commented and participated in the live video, and also after the fact, having watched the video that I post into social afterwards. You'll see also that on the description and the discussion of the actual live event, there is a link to the artworks that I'm going to have that are marked down. So I have selected artworks marked down for Father's Day. I've tried to do it with a theme of like a man. Trying to think what men would like, but I think most of those things are things that I would be liking anyway. So if you want to spoil yourself, you go ahead and get yourself something nice. It's basically 25% off, which is quite a generous discount. I don't normally discount. I don't normally do a lot of discounts, but I have sort of seen that if I want to try and make some of my art more affordable to everybody, that I do need to do that from time to time. So I don't do that generally, but I have done it from time to time. And also, it's just one of those things. You've got to get the balance, between trying to make a living and sharing our work because we wanted to go to a good home. Anyway, so I'm just going to see if I can actually get the TV to do the casting thing. So just bear with me a sec, because that actually is a critical thing. Oh, there we go. That actually does make sense. Wow, that's working. Anyway, so do make sure you make a comment. Now, I have got the setup a little bit strange to what I normally would have. So if I'm not seeing your name, not saying hi to you, it's because I've got part of the screen is actually blanked off, so I can get a decent sort of frame without having the whole camera to move and things like that. So it's all a bit of a balancing act, and it's all a lot of fun. So similar to what I did last night, each artwork is actually on promotion. Or the ones that I've got on promotion, I've actually got a specific number to. So we got to number 10 yesterday. And as you can see, the numbers are back to front. I still have not worked out how to get the camera to flip around. And if there are any camera boffins out there, please send me some instructions. I need help. I'm blonde. Anyway, so our next artwork is going to be number 11. So I'm just going to get my diary closer so that I can, there it is. So just, do forgive me if I keep jumping around and getting myself sorted, but it's not my usual studio space. So it's like everything is at my feet or behind me or in front of the TV. And yeah, anyway, so it's all good. And I'll also move the camera, so hopefully you get to see everything. I'm not going to blab too much because I did too much of that the other night or last night. I can also mention that we will also be doing a continuation of the live art show, virtual show tomorrow night. So if you're around and feel like popping in and having a laugh or just spending a little bit of time chatting away, do feel free to pop back in. It'd be awesome to see you again. Make sure you leave a note so we can get you into the draw for tomorrow's prize as well. So make sure you get your stuff in there so that we can get you something nice. I want to give stuff away, so this gives me a great opportunity to do this. Anyway, so you'll see behind me, I've actually got one of the next artworks. I've still got another 2 minutes, so I just wanted to keep it like really sharp to 8:30. And hopefully finish well before 9 o'clock because I don't actually have all the artworks here. But I'd like to start at 8:30 so that if people are still trying to get in and frantically trying to get in, that I've actually given them a chance and I haven't just gone on. So please let me know if you actually see the link for the artworks. There's a link that says something about get the promo code here and so on. So if you see that, just put a yes or send me a heart or something. Then I know that you've actually seen it and that you got access to that sort of thing. So I'm not necessarily thinking you might want to buy, but if you do want to, then at least you can find it, and that way at least the people that are watching the video after the fact will be able to see that as well. So just need to know all the right things on the right place. The other thing, what I was going to say, oh yes, so I can show you what our little prize is, which is, where did I put it? Aha. So you'll remember last night we had, for those that weren't here last night, we had a cute little, it's in the studio, a cute little ladybird original painting, quite a deep edge canvas that is, perfect for shelf art, that is the draw for last night's event. So that has been allocated. So tonight I've got a different prize. So it is actually, a lot of last night's show was all about motorbikes. So it just seemed to fill the time. And so all the bikes were featured last night. But tonight I've got a set of postcards. So I've just got it in a wrapper so that, it displays well. But they usually come in individual little pockets. So each of the motorbikes are a really beautiful, quite a dense paper postcard, and at the back you can actually use it as a postcard. So you'll see that there is, and it's written back to front. Why didn't I guess that? So it's actually a postcard you can use, or if you want to, so the winner will get the collection of 6 postcards. That'll be sent out to you as a little package, like a special gift package, which you can either gift to somebody for Father's Day, which would be amazing. So you already can tick that one off your list. Or if you like a motorbike yourself, or if you actually wanted to use that yourself, you're welcome to do that. So the value of this prize tonight is $36. So if you did like that and you didn't win it and you wanted to get something like this, it's on my website. They're not on markdown, but they are available for the packs. I sell packs of greeting cards and postcards. So I've got a pet themed one, I've got a general one, and I've got the motorbike one. So they're all postcards and greeting cards from the artworks that I do. So they're all sort of original designs. So it'd be awesome if you like that. You might want to get that for Father's Day for somebody, or for somebody that you know that loves pets. So be sure to comment and participate in tonight, and that'll put your name into the draw, and then that way I can actually give it to somebody. So excellent. So the first artwork that I'm going to talk about tonight, because it is now 8:32, is the one called Spirit of Africa. So it's the one behind me. So I'm actually going to, I've got a whole collection of Africa animals and landscape, a whole collection, which is made of 7 artworks. The top one, or the one that is the main one on that one, is like quite a long and wide one. So I'm going to actually take the camera back, and so I'm going to just step away from this, just so you can see it. It's one that would probably fit really well above a lounge or something like that. So just bear with me. I apologize if you feel car sick. Ignore me. So it's a really long one. I'll do it from the side so you can actually see. So it actually is quite a long one. So I'll give you the exact measurements shortly, but I'm going to go in and so you can see the detail. So it's almost like a panoramic shot, you know. So if you look, you've got some giraffe happening there. A little bit further down, there are actually some lions watching the giraffe. Yep, so I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, I should have practiced this. And then I'll just go back out a bit. Then we've got like the whole map of Africa with a ghost like a giraffe in there. Some zebra coming in for water to the water hole. We've got some springbuck at the back there. Just really a lot of detail in the artwork. We've got an elephant coming in, more springbuck, and yeah, and the artwork actually features quite a design here. You'll see a design. The indigenous people of Africa actually love patterns. So the idea was that this pattern is actually quite symbolic. So we've got the sort of the indigenous markings, but then there's also some sort of straight lines, which is sort of the combination of cultures. And then the dots sort of going around. So it's almost like a bit of a feature, and that goes across the whole length of the artwork. And then we've got obviously the sky. So you'll see in the video, and I'm going to pop you guys, so just bear with me a sec. I'm going to just get you back up here. Sorry. Now you'll see all the, there we go. Have I still got you guys? Excellent. All right. I can truly not see who's online now, so do forgive me. So that artwork is quite a wide one, and the depth is around about, I think it was 60 centimeters, and I think that's 1.5. So it's quite a long and wide artwork, and really would look great across a lounge or something like that. That one is called the Spirit of Africa. It's number 11. So do, if you were looking at the list and wanting to sort of look at purchasing it, this would be number 11, Spirit of Africa. So do keep that in mind if you had an eye on that. And that one is actually marked, sorry, I'm well organized. Thank you for everyone that's joining me, and thank you for your patience. I really appreciate that. So Spirit of Africa, yeah, that is, just bear with me a sec. I have actually just lost my my link, so just bear with me a second. I'm going to just quickly go in here. I can't believe I did this. I was like, you know, doing the blonde thing, you know, when there's too many things happening in the brain is going like, click, zzz, nothing's happening. So just bear with me. I do apologize for this. This is really not a very professional show, but it was all about having fun. So, you know, laugh with me. Don't laugh at me. Okay, so just bear with me because I've actually lost the price of this one, and I think it was $1,200, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to lie to you guys. And then this one is the markdown is 25%. So I can tell you what the promo code is. So the promo code on my website, so if you're purchasing something, is live 25 off. So live 25 off should get you to the discounted price on my website. So make sure you use that. It does ask you if you have a promo code for that. So okay, I have actually found it on my computer, so just bear with me. So it is Spirit of Africa. Yep. So this is a $1,200 painting, and it's marked down to $900. So the sale is actually on from yesterday right up to midnight on Sunday. So if this is of interest, or if you know somebody that's quite loves to travel or has gone to Africa before, this would appeal to them. This might be something really, really special, like somebody that you're happy to spend $900 on. So excellent. So that is one of the special ones. So I'll actually just show you the video, because the video does a really quick walkthrough on the whole collection. So four of the 7 pieces are actually hanging in the gallery in Southport. So sorry about that. But I will take this one out the way, and then I'll show you the video. It's a 2-minute clip. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully you can hear it. It also covers the other artwork. So, and then I'll talk about those just after. So just bear with me a sec. Just get the easel out the way. And I'll get out the way. I'm actually going to flip the camera around, so just please bear with me a sec, and we'll just get it. Hey guys, see this thing, our couch, our lounge. Oops. All right, and that should get you there. So I'll just get you a little bit more secure, so that you're not feeling like you're moving around too much. And just do this so that I can get you right in front of the TV. Okay, so this is me trying to improvise, and it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Okay, that actually looks like it could work. So bear with me a sec. Thank you so much, guys, for being so patient with me tonight. All right, so I'm going to play it, and I'm going to hopefully have it loud enough. Just let me know if you can't hear anything.
Sonia Farrell. I'd like to talk to you today about my Treasures of Africa collection. So you see behind me, I have a set of paintings that basically work together to tell a bit of a story, and this is the story of the treasures that are in Africa. So there are a lot of elements within the African continent that are so unique to Africa, and this is really a celebration of all of that. So my own heritage is, I come from Southern Africa, so I was born in Zambia, and we basically lived in a lot of the parts of Southern Africa. My father was involved with the mines, so we ended up doing a lot of moving around and so on. So that's where I come from, and like my last years in Africa, I currently live in Australia, and my last years in Africa, we did, as an adult, we ended up going to the national parks a lot, and really enjoying the lovely holidays, camping right by the fence, and enjoying all the wildlife and everything. So that was heaps of fun to do. So I really, I feel like this collection is really just remembering all the fun times, recognizing the treasures of Africa as being its animals, but then also its people. So I have another video clip where I'm going to look at each individual artwork a little bit closer. But as you can see, it's made up of 2 giraffe. I'll walk closer to the artwork so you can see the size, and then also some of the cat families, so lionesses and cheetahs, and then some landscape type stuff. Landscapes type art as well. So I'll walk back and you can have a look at the size. So with the giraffe, this guy at this side, so you'll see the artworks are about 1.5 meters high, and they're about 40 centimeters wide. And then we've got the lionesses and the cheetah, basically really designed to go together, but that can be individual ones as well. Landscape ones, such as this one up here. So this one up here is 1.5 meters wide. Sorry, this one is 1.2.
Oh, that cut off. Okay, guys, I just have one more to show you on the giraffe, and then we'll be heading away back into more live. So apologies again that I don't actually have the paintings here for you to have a look at, but hopefully this gives you an indication. And like I said, if we have the restrictions lifted on the Gold Coast tomorrow, I do actually plan to pop into the gallery, and then I can show these tomorrow. So that will be another option for you to have a look at. If you're around tomorrow night, it would be awesome to see you. So this is just another.
It's Sonia Farrell here from
very
Sonia
loud.
Farrell. I
Sorry.
just have to chat to you today a little bit about some of the artworks that make up the collection Treasures of Africa. So this is my most recent group of artworks, and you'll see behind me the giraffe. This artwork is called Head Above the Clouds, and it talks there about how the beautiful giraffe are basically just so elegant and just amazing creatures. And like when I was doing the artwork, I was amazed by their size. Like they are 6 meters high. That is their normal length as an adult giraffe. That is huge. I mean, compared to like a lion, it would be 1.2 to 1.5 meters high. So that is like, this really is amazing just to think of the size of this animal. And I really hope to capture that with a sort of full length feel of the artwork. So the artwork here, this one is 121 centimeters high, and it is 40 centimeters wide. So this artwork really does celebrate one of the treasures of Africa, which is the giraffe. So I'll just go in closer. It is acrylics on ink, and I'll just zoom in closer to the artwork as I'm reading its description. So, elegant towers journey over the plains, gentle and sure, knowing their vantage point guides them to green shoots and cool pools of blue. So this piece is definitely influenced by the beautiful elegance of the giraffe. So I'll just pop across and we can have a look at the other giraffe. So this giraffe is the second one that features a giraffe in the collection. This one is called Standing Tall. This artwork is also 1.2 meters high and is 40 centimeters wide. So I do apologize for a bit of a handshake on the video as I'm doing this. So the write-up for this artwork is, and I'll go in a little bit closer, you can just have a bit of a squiz. So the write-up for this artwork is dignified and graceful, floating over the grassy plains like flowers on the wind. These gentle creatures speak of the serenity in the midst of wildest Africa. So those are the 2 giraffes that make up the collection of Treasures of Africa. Thank you for joining me. I'll be talking about some of the other artworks that make up this collection as well. So thank you for your time. The artworks are made, the medium I've used is acrylics, and that is on canvas, and I've used ink as well. Thank you so much. All the best. See you. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for your patience. I'm just going to flick the camera around again. Oh, and close me up. Just bear with me. Oh, like a really...
Treasures of Africa collection.
So been there, done that. There we go. Sorry about that. I'll just get you set up again.
Hi everyone, it's Sonia Farrell from All Heart by Sonia Farrell. I'd just like to chat to you today a little bit about some of the artworks that make up the collection Treasures of Africa.
Okay, sorry about that. My goodness me. I can carry on, can't I? Anyway, so we've covered off on 2 of the artworks. I'm just going to blank me out at the back there because I don't think that you guys need to see that. Yeah, I'm going to carry on talking about it. Me and 2, what? Double stereo. Stereo means stereo. Okay, so the next paintings that were that are part of my feature are the 2 giraffe, which I've covered. So they are in numbers 12 and 13. So numbers 12 and 13 should give you the indication. So there'll be links in that actual document. That's part of the discussion that you've seen. So it'd be awesome if you have a look at those. The other 2 were the cheetah and the lionesses. So those are all on the links. So you'll be able to have a really good look at those artworks online. And they are the cheetah and the lioness are 14s and 15s. So do pop onto my website and have a look at the numbers there, or use the links through the discussion on this event, and that'll take you straight there. Use Live 25 off, and that should give you the discounts. The other two artworks that are part of the Treasures of Africa is, this one is called Haven. So this is a 25 by 30 centimeter painting with a deep edge canvas, a similar sort of pattern through. So you would be able to sort of see that you could, purchase as many of the collection as you really wanted. So whatever appeals to you. And you'll actually see, if you look closely, there are sort of like shadows under the tree. So that would be indicative of like the animals. So if you ever went to the Kruger Park, when you go looking at the animals, the time to look at the animals is like from 6 o'clock in the morning to around about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And then nothing happens until around about 3, 4 o'clock, until around about 6 p.m. So the animals are really, really quiet around midday, and they are under the trees, just resting and keeping cool. So that is what these little artworks are indicative of that sanctuary and that haven that they have in the shade, whatever shade they can find, whatever it's water they can find. So that's the sort of stuff that when you're going looking in, doing a travel through a safari, those are the sorts of things to be taking into account. So that actual artwork, the Haven is actually number 16. So I'll just hold that up. So number 16, sorry for the back to front numbers. So if you look on the list, number 16 will show you the Haven one. So the next one, similar, it's like they actually could go really well together. As an artist, it took a lot to get those lines to match up, let me tell you that. Oh, goodness me. We tend to want to just like take the paintbrush and splash, and it doesn't always work like that. So if you're an artist, you can relate if you want it to be something as precise as this. So this one is called Sanctuary. So again, it talks about the animals under the trees. So again, we've got like little family of animals under the trees, just taking a bit of reprieve from the sun. The skies are very blue, very similar to Australia. So a deep edge canvas again. So both these artworks, they are actually I've just realized I haven't talked to you guys about the prices on the others, but I will cover that shortly. But the Haven and the Sanctuary, these artworks are $140 each, which is actually not a lot of money for an original artwork. That is a really good price. That's his normal price, so it's actually marked down 25%. So I don't know, I must have had something wrong with me. Decided to hold this sale. But anyway, so you can actually get these this weekend up to Sunday night, midnight. For where's the price? Sorry. You know how organized you want to be when you want to do something like this, and then in the end you're not really that organized. Okay, so for this weekend only $105, like ridiculous. This would make an amazing Father's Day present, or it might just look lovely in your hallway. So if you think that might be something that appeals to you, please do have a look at those. I'll just cover off on the prices for the giraffe. So the giraffe, I'm hoping to have them tomorrow night so I can show you. But they do stand like 1.2 meters high, around about 40 centimeters wide. So they're really nice, strong, bold artworks. And they are actually, their normal price is $950 for the tall ones. And they marked down this weekend only to $713 for a giraffe painting. So hopefully that appeals to you, and have a look at those online. The other ones that I wanted to cover off was the two lions. So Again, you would have seen the photos there, and I'll bring them again tomorrow if hopefully I manage to get out of this house. So the one with the 2 lionesses is called Powerful Affection, and if you use the links, you can actually have a look at those paintings in a lot of detail. They're all deep edge, all been painted with quality, artist quality paints, been varnished. So I issue a certificate of authenticity with all my artworks, so that you can be rest assured that the color pigments are going to stay really true, and that they're going to actually continue to look good for many years to come. Also, if any artworks are sold, so you'll see on my website I do have quite a number of artworks that have sold. So all my artworks, I would say probably 95% of them are available as prints. So if there's something there that you really liked and it's sold, you can actually pick it up as a print as well. So if you don't see the option to have a print done on my website, just give me a shout and I can work it out with the printers pretty quick smart. So no problem at all. So we were talking about the lionesses. So that's called a Powerful Affection. And the 2 lionesses together, that's a 50 by 60 centimeter painting. That is, $650. Again, a lot of work has gone in for very little money on that size painting. A really popular painting. When it's been hanging up, people have really liked it. No one's snapped it up just yet, but maybe it won't be the case for much longer. But in any case, those are marked down from $650 to an amazing $488 this weekend. So really ridiculous. But if you really liked it, it's probably make a really good gift. And they've got the 2 cheetahs as well. That's called Time Out. And the 2 cheetahs are also $650. They are the 50 by 60 centimeter paintings. And that's also marked down to $488 just till midnight on Sunday. So if you're keen, probably best to get in and get it sorted pretty soon. Right, I've got 3 pieces left. How are we going with time? We've got 5 minutes left. So I'm actually going to keep those 3 pieces for tomorrow night. So if you'd like to join me tomorrow night, same time, 8:30, we'll go through this. I'll be a little bit more organized because I'm not going to have to use the TV. But we're going to cover the last 3 pieces. You can actually see what they are in the list of paintings for sale that I put on my event. The link and all the present prices and the markdown prices are all there. So join me again tomorrow night, and I'll have another secret gift to give away. Make sure you put a comment down if you want to be in the draw to win the set of motorbike postcards, set of 6. I'd be happy to send them to you, even if you're international. Don't mind. I'd be awesome to get something to you. So I'd like to thank everyone for your time. I'm sorry we didn't have too much interaction. I wouldn't mind if you popped a couple of words down there as to what painting was your favorite one. No commitments, no obligation. I'm not trying to snatch you into buying my painting. But yeah, if there's something that you particularly liked, please let me know. I also thought I'll just show you while you're here and while I'm in the lounge. Hubby does a bit of woodwork, and he's actually a sparky by trade, but he loves like classic cars and classic boats, everything that can move, like transportation wise. And he's been building some station wagons. So station wagons, oh my goodness, stagecoaches. I'll just show you this one here. You've probably seen it in the background. So this is a stagecoach, from the old westerns, and it's just amazing. Like, I've got to brag now a bit. This is now my husband being quite artistic. He doesn't admit it, but he's actually quite artistic. It's amazing. Like, if you go into, you'll see there's like little roller blinds. There's even like a door that has a little handle that turns, and then you can actually open the door. Now, I hope I'm not going to... Just like opens the door, and inside there's like a little, just amazing. Just upholstered inside. He's got a little handbrake that actually even works, so you can maneuver that and everything. So he's got his own Facebook page, thanks to me. That's like one of the hundreds that I manage. But he's got a Facebook page called Roy's Wood Models. So he's done some ships. He's done he's done a few stagecoaches. and he's done an aeroplane or a couple of aeroplanes, and yes, just amazing. You know, most of the stuff that he builds these from, I would say probably 90% is recycled materials. So things he's found, you know, lying around that he's repurposed, even like pulled out bits of hardwood from like the skip. My husband rummaging through the skip. I got better not tell him that I said that. But in any case, so he'll pull that out and he'll like make, you know, shave those bits of wood, and he like, I reckon this is pretty cool. Yeah, have a look at his Facebook page, Roy's Wood Models. I've got to do a bit of a brag because he's so modest about it. Like I said, you've got to tell these people, you've got to tell people about what you've done because it's beautiful. I love it. This one I think is actually mine. I claimed it because he didn't like it, and I said no, I like it. And he keeps changing the wheels, so they've gone through about 4 or 5 made them like bigger. So he's made them this big, and then he said no, that looks just too small, and then he does them bigger. So that's why they look different color. He's got to finish this on store. But anyway, that's like me bragging about hubby's beautiful artworks. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. You have been amazing tonight. Just enjoyed the fact that you were here, spending time with me, laughing with me and not at me, hopefully. Thank you for joining me, and we'll cover the last 3 artworks tomorrow night. And hopefully I'll have some of the ones that I haven't been able to show you, like the giraffe and so on. So I'll just go and take them out the gallery, and I'll take them back again early next week. But we're on 8:59, so I want to, you know, be really strong and cut this off at 8:30. At 9 o'clock. So it's 1 more minute to go. Remember to make a comment if you want to be in the draw for the prize. And thank you again for joining me. I hope to see you next week, and not next week, tomorrow. So please share this video, share the post, share it to your friends if you think they might like it. That is how you can support us artists. You know, it's pretty hard out there for small business at the moment. Artists are small businesses. We need your help. So even if it means that you're not buying something specific, to share the stuff, because ultimately there might be somebody there that would actually like the work. So I say thanks to all of you guys in advance for your support and your encouragement. Love that you've joined me tonight, and we'll see you again soon. All the very best. God bless. Okay, bye-bye. See ya. Oh. All right. And we'll finish.